Anyway, hey, you in or out, Rob?
I'm sorry?
Well, you know, I don't know. I just find these long-lost boyfriend calls a little unnerving. There's been a rash of them recently.
Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, remember Rocco? I went out with him after you.
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah. Well, he called a few months ago. I think he was going through one of those what does it all mean kind of things. He wanted to see me and rehash the past, as they say. God, was I up for that? No. No. So, I don't know. Do old men go through that?
I've never heard of it before. I'm sorry, Charlie, but what does "are you in or out" mean?
Well, it means are we friends or aren't we?
You're not a nurse, are you?
I'm a psychiatrist.
So you're the one that Hank talks to?
Yeah, I'm in charge of his therapy.
Well, you know he lies.
Mm-hmm.
He told his guidance counselor at school that I beat him.
Mm-hmm.
So, see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So, see, now you're thinking, I wonder if she does beat him.
Is that what you think I think?
Don't you?
Do you want me to think that?
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean?
What do you mean? What do I think you mean?
Hi. I figured you'd show your face around me again. Because I thought you were humiliated. You did run away, after all.
I just needed to see you. And,
Yeah?
I'd like to, take you out or something.
You're married.
Not yet. Not married. No, I'm not married. No.
Look, man, I'm telling you right off the bat, I'm high maintenance, so I'm not gonna tiptoe around your marriage or whatever it is you got going there. If you want to be with me, you're with me.
Okay.
Too many guys think I'm a concept, or I complete them, or I'm gonna make them alive. But I'm just a fucked up girl who's looking for my own peace of mind.
Tell me where she is.
I don't know.
What's she doing? Where is she?
Maybe he's leaving his wife. I don't know. I don't care. Lots of people have knives and saws and ropes around their houses. And lots of men don't speak to their wives all day. Lots of wives nag and men hate them and trouble starts. But very, very few of them end up in murder, if that's what you're thinking.
It's pretty hard for you to keep away from that word, isn't it?
You could see all that he did, couldn't you?
Of course.
You could see because the shades were up. And he walked along the corridor in the street in the backyard.
In the backyard fixing the flowers.
Jeff, do you think a murderer would let you see all that? That he wouldn't pull the shades down and hide behind them?
Just where he's being clever, he's being nonchalant.
Oh, and that's where
about
you're
them.
not being
He's
clever.
just being
A
nonchalant
murderer
about
would never parade his crime in front of an open window.
What?
C'est la première fois que je reviens à Cherbourg depuis mon mariage. J'ai été chercher la petite chez ma belle-mère en Anjou. J'allais rentrer à Paris, puis j'ai fait ce détour. Je ne pensais pas te rencontrer. Il a fallu ce hasard.
You can't marry that guy.
George, I'm going to. Why not?
Well, I don't know. I thought I'd be for it at first, but you just don't seem to match up.
Then the fool's with me.
Well, maybe so, but all the same, now, you can't do it.
No?
No.
Come around about noon tomorrow. I mean today. Snob.
Say, what do you mean, snob?
You're the worst kind there is, an intellectual snob. You made up your mind awfully young, it seems to me.
Well, 30's about time to make up your mind. And I'm nothing of the sort, not Mr. Connor.
The time to make up your mind about people is never.
Guess you hate me tonight, huh?
Oh, Mama, you know I love you, but I love Dwayne, too, even if you don't like it.
I don't care. I just hate to see you marrying, that's all. You wouldn't be rich anymore, and in about
I don't
2
care about
months,
money,
he'd stop
not at
flattering
all.
you. Well, you're pretty stupid then.
Well, you married Daddy when he was poor, and he got rich, didn't he?
Scared your daddy into getting rich, beautiful.
Well, if Daddy could do it, Dwayne could, too.
Not married to you. You're not scary enough.
Well, you're rich and you're miserable. I sure don't want to be like you.
Not much danger of that. You slept with him?
Mama!
Well, go to the doctor sometime and arrange something so that you don't have to worry about babies. You do have to be careful of that, you know.
Longhorns are gonna kick some serious butt this Saturday. You just watch. We got a kid at tailback from down your way, out of El Indio.
Well, that's in Maverick County.
Oh, right. And you're in?
In Rio.
Right. This kid, Jose Brown, he does the 40 in 3.4. Soft hands, lateral movement, the whole package. Only a sophomore.
So you still going to all the home games?
Daddy's guys box in the stadium, and I'll fly to the Cowboy away games when they're in the conference. And then on Friday nights, there's high school, of course. Churchill's got this boy 6'6", 310, moves like a cat. High school we're talking. Guess how much he can bench press?
Bunny, you on that same medication?
Why do I seem jumpy?
You're acting like you're nervous or something.
Well, yeah, I am.
What are you nervous about? I'm the one that's under the gun here. Trial starts tomorrow.
You want to know what I'm nervous about? I'll tell you what I'm nervous about. I am in the dark here with all this legal crap. I have no idea what's going on. All I know is you're screwing up, and I can't help.
You lent me a little camera, didn't you?
Oh, Vinny, I'm watching you go down in flames, and you're bringing me with you, and I can't do anything about it.
And?
Well, I hate to bring it up because I know you got enough pressure on you already. But we agreed to get married as soon as you won your first case. Meanwhile, 10 years later, my niece, the daughter of my sister, is getting married. My biological clock is ticking like this. And the way this case is going, I ain't never getting married.
Are you crying?
No, I just have something in both my eyes. I don't cry. That's funny.
You look like you're crying.
So... my last chance, and I fucked it up.
Your last chance to do what?
To make you my girlfriend for the summer. You're like the coolest person that's ever talked to me. I thought we'd both be drunk.
What does me being drunk have anything to do with it?
You would get with me if you were sober. Look at you. Look at me.
Seth, come on, you didn't blow it. I think maybe...
What the fuck?
Oh, mate.
Ow!
Thanks.
Hi.
Just in time, another minute, I'd have been found dead of comedy poisoning.
You never came by.
Yeah, I don't know why I got sidetracked.
That's all right. Although, I was pretty sure you'd come looking for me that night. All that talk about my great face.
Well, it still looks exquisite. Under these lights, especially. You look fantastic.
Is that your girlfriend, or are you going to tell me she's a transvestite?
No, she's a friend.
She's really beautiful.
Yeah, I get you. And so you're, I guess you're with David, right? So,
Yes and no.
meaning,
What are you doing later?
Quid pro quo, Doctor.
So tell me about Miss West Virginia. Was she a large girl?
Yes,
Big through the hips? Roomy?
they all were.
What else?
She had an object deliberately inserted into her throat. Now, that hasn't been made public yet. We don't know what it means.
Was it a butterfly?
Yes, a moth. Just like the one we found in Benjamin Raspail's head an hour ago. Why does he place them there, Doctor?
Mr. Neff, why don't you drop by tomorrow evening around 8:30? He'll be in then.
Who?
My husband. You were anxious to talk to him, weren't you?
Yeah, I was, but I'm sort of getting over the idea, if you know what I mean.
There's a speed limit in this state, Mr. Neff. 45 miles an hour.
How fast was I going, officer?
I'd say around 90.
Suppose you get down off your motorcycle and give me a ticket.
Suppose I let you off with a warning this time.
Suppose it doesn't take.
Suppose I have to whack you over the knuckles.
Suppose I bust out crying and put my head on your shoulder.
Suppose you try putting it on my husband's shoulder.
That tears it.
Ain't you ashamed? You're trying to steal an old lady's automobile.
Oh, come on now, what you talking about? I've been thinking about buying me one.
Bull. You ain't got money for dinner, let alone buy no car.
Oh, now, I tell you something. I got enough money for Coca-Cola, and since it don't look like you're gonna invite me inside.
Oh, you see the dining room table if I did.
You won't go in town with me? How'd that be?
I'm going to work anyway.
You going to work, huh?
Yeah,
What kind of work you do?
none of your business.
I bet you're a movie star. Huh? A lady mechanic?
No.
Maid?
What do you think I am?
Sometimes I get the sense you don't care for me much, Miss Tetherow.
Oh, I have no feelings one way or the other, Mr. Meek.
That's just a kind way of saying you don't like me.
I don't like where we are.
So that's what you think, that we're lost?
I'd say that seems about the right word for it.
We're not lost. We're not lost, we're just finding our way.
I certainly hope so.
We're gonna make it all right.
Oh, you don't need to patronize me, Mr. Meek.
Now I think you're flirting with me, ma'am.
You don't know much about women, do you, Stephen Meek?
I even made a new friend. I have a friend. And the absurd thing is she's actually an operating system. Charles left her behind, but she's totally amazing. You know, she's so smart. She doesn't just see things in black or white. She sees this whole gray area, and she's helping me explore it. And we just bonded really quickly. I'm weird. That's weird, right? That I'm bonding with an OS. No, it's okay. It's weird.
Well, I don't think so. Actually, the woman that I've been seeing, Samantha, I didn't tell you, but she's an OS.
You're dating an OS? What is that like?
My beloved is white and ruddy. His skin is as the most fine gold. His cheeks are as a bed of spices. Even though he hasn't washed since last December. His eyes are as the eyes of doves. His body is as bright ivory. His legs are as pillars of marble. In pants so dirty they stand by themselves. He is altogether lovable. But he'll always be a two-bit punk, so he'll never be my beloved. What a shame.
Wait a minute, Paul! Where are you going?
Work. I have to go to work. I don't do this for a living, you know.
Can't you call them and tell them you can't come in today? Tell them you're sick.
I am sick, but I have to go in today.
Last night you promised you'd never leave me.
Well, it's just till 5:30. Just until 5:30. Corey, if it's a good marriage, it'll last until 5:30. See you tonight, hey?
What was that? A kiss?
I want you to get inside. This is a nice hotel.
Was that a kiss? 'Cause boy, if that's what kisses are gonna be like from now on, don't bother to come back at 5:30.
Corey, I can't kiss you anymore. My lips are numb. Now, will you please go inside?
If you don't give me a real kiss, I'm gonna give you back your pajamas. Right now.
Her womb is so polluted. I can't even have a fucking little baby with her.
I'm not even gonna listen to that.
Bitch.
You shouldn't talk like that, you know?
How dare you talk to me like that? What makes you so much better than me? What do you do?
It's okay.
You do drugs and you kill people? Oh, that's wonderful, Tony. Real contribution to human history.
Go ahead. So tell everybody. Come on.
You want a kid?
Tell the world.
What kind of a father do you think you are?
Come on.
Are you gonna drive him to school in the mornings? Are you even gonna be alive by the time the kid goes to school? You don't even know how to be a husband.
Get off the
ground! Without having six of your thugs hanging around all the time.
Yeah, it's okay.
I have Nick, the pig, as a friend.
Go up there.
What kind of life is that?
Come on.
Some of the old songs, Sam.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is Rick?
I don't know. I ain't seen him all night.
When will he be back?
Not tonight no more. He ain't coming. He went home.
Does he always leave so early?
Oh, he never. Well, he's got a girl up to the Blue Parrot. He goes up there all the time.
You used to be a much better liar, Sam.
Leave him alone, Miss Elsa. You bad luck to him.
Play it once, Sam. For all time's sake.
I don't know what you mean, Miss Elsa.
Play it, Sam. Play as time goes by.